We are here at the Ritzy in Brixton for the premiere of the film adaptation of the National Theatre's smash hit play London Road, where we'll be grabbing a chat with some of the cast and creators of the film.
London Road started when the writer Alecky Blythe went to Ipswich. She's not a writer who works in a normal sense, she's never written a word, but what she does is she interviews people, just in an audio way, not with a camera, and then she edits those interviews into a script. So she'll wait to be drawn towards a particular news event or something that's going on within a community or a group of people. We'll interview a lot of people around that and we'll allow the story to emerge. So she interviewed a lot of people in Ipswich during the murders of 2006, 2007, and gradually got drawn into the community of London Road, which is where the murderer Stephen Wright lived and also where the women that he murdered worked.
Well, I was working on a piece set in a parlour at the time, and the murders was something that obviously the women there were talking about, so I went down to Ipswich to investigate, to see whether there was anything for the play that I was doing, and I found no, it was nothing to do with that other piece, but I seemed to be capturing a town living through a really extraordinary time because no arrests had been made, but five women have been found dead. So it was a very eerie time to be in that town, and people wanted to talk about it. So yeah, that was the starting point really.
It's such an innovative, unusual, intriguing piece. You kind of desperately want to be part of it and find out how to do it. And the music's wonderful, and it's an unusual way of working. But at the helm, of course, you've got Rufus Norris, who is never going to let you down. He knew what he wanted. He had a very strong vision. He chose the people he wanted, and he didn't leave things alone until he got it right. And I think he's wonderful. And I think the film is a great tribute to those girls that died.
The way Alecky works is to record people and then put their words on stage. Not just what they said, but how they said them. And it was the how that I focused on really in the first instance, and transcribing musically what people say without trying to kind of shoehorn it into traditional musical phrase structures.
The impact of a story such as this, affects the families of the people that were murdered. It affects the people that live there. It affects so many people, and it's not just some sensational story that people can come along for a couple of weeks and then go away again.
I hope that they'll take away a very grounded and real sense of humanity.
I hope audiences will come to see this film and realise the awfulness of the plight of those girls, and that they never wanted to be in that way of life, and nobody chooses that way of life, and that we have to find a better way of this not happening in the future. And it's already happening. People are starting to be aware that this is something that should never happen in our society now.